Hello, welcome to Down and Outlands, the Dungeons and Dragons podcasty Twitch stream thing. I'm your extremely excited dungeon master. Just kidding. This is.
I was like, man, this is going to be.
I was like, wow,
it's gonna be a rough one.
I'm your King Ginger. It's Down and Outlands. I don't feel like I need to tell you anything other than that. Prepare to watch the kids hit the streets. Taken to the streets, suckers. Yeah, why don't you go around the table, introduce thyselves, and let's get right into it.
All right, I am Nate, your D&D ringer, playing Otterkin Rogue Twig Swift Strike. And we're about to get into some shit.
I am Shannon Townsend, aka Smarky Batch, and I'm playing Charity Beaumont, who's 11-year-old now, artificer, because she growed up a little bit. Yeah, I'm here for getting into some shit. I mean, like hashtag shitty little kids. Let's go.
I don't even know who's next. I can't see Doug's thing.
Go make it happen.
I'm Cassandra. I'm playing Amulet Sticky Fingers. She is a Kender barbarian.
And I'm Warrior. I play Echo. He is a Knoll Echo Knight fighter. He's about to cross the street without an adult.
Not an adult.
Question is, are you going to look both ways, or are you just going to risk it and go?
Say which one of you is the not the hall monitor? What's the term when you guard the street?
Crossing guard?
Crossing guard.
Crossing guard.
I vote Echo because he's the tallest.
Yeah, I vote Echo because like the visual of him in like the fluorescent orange vest.
Yes.
Yes.
I think he'd be into that.
So when you make your way out into the street, it is slightly disconcerting because there is a strange kind of herky-jerky hustle and flow of people moving through the street areas, vendors. You're used to there being some order to things. Lonely Street's quite ordered. It's quite clean. And there doesn't seem to be a lot of want. Here you see people begging on the street corners. It's filthy. You can see interesting fluids, we'll call them fluids, flowing in what kind of is the gutter, but it's not really a gutter. It's just kind of a lower portion of the streetway. Man, it smells real bad. Everything looks to be stacked on top of itself. So much so, it's disorienting to look up because you have a hard time seeing where the curve of Sigil meets where you're at, because the decayed sprawl is just smushed. It's very different from what any of you are used to, especially like Echo and Twig, and Amulet. Charity at least has been in an urban environment before, but this is something completely different. You also, I'm assuming you're all still in your uniforms.
I don't think we've had time to change.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So you get odd looks from people because the overall level of dress, hygiene, and the like is real low. Like, this is definitely a rough area.
It's like Church of Moloch waiting room level.
Church of Moloch is a little bit better off than this is.
Wow.
Nice.
There was people definitely in line at the Church of Moloch who were in bad shape and had a funk to them, but this is overwhelming. This is not the exception, this is the rule. Yeah, so you're out now in the street, and behind you, the vines, the razor vines, have curved back onto themselves and shut the lonely gate.
Oh boy, I thought Lonely Street was bad. This is kind of gross.
It's not bad. I've seen worse.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. It's totally fine. I mean, everybody has to be somewhere. There's got to be some kind of hierarchical structure to something. Because I mean, like, you have to have the nice places, and then you have to have the bad places, and then you have to have the kind of sort of nice places, and then you got the skeevy places, and then you got. Wait, where are we going?
Skitch is just looking around, and he looks at you, and he looks at Amulet, and he kind of bumps her with his elbow, and he goes, "This is what happens when there is no blind king to eat all of the little people."
I don't want to get eaten.
Oh,
Yeah,
neither does Skitch, but this is what happens.
Echo pulls the little scrap of paper with the address on it out of his pocket and reads it.
Make me an insight check. No, first maybe a perception check first, please. And you could all make one because I'm
Okay.
assuming you're reading the numbers out loud.
Yeah, perception 12.
14.
That's a 10.
7.
You perceive that this is a cluttered mess. You can now all make me an insight check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
It looks terrible and it smells like a non, but
But
On brand. Oh, wow. That's a 3.
3.
You got a dirty 20.
I got a
Ooh.
6.
I got a dirty 3.
Twig, you start to look around as the others are just kind of overwhelmed by the sights, smells, and sounds. And it looks like the numbers on the buildings that do have numbers don't make any sense. Like someone has just randomly assigned numerical values to these buildings. There is no order to them.
Guys, I don't know about the numbers on this street, but they don't make any sense. And it stinks.
All of you can make me another perception check at disadvantage except for Twig.
Oh man, I rolled a natural 20. But it's a oh, that's right. Perception 0. 12.
9.
10.
Well, we're good tonight.
So
7.
much. There's so many fluids.
It just smells so bad. It's just really off-putting.
Anyone over 10 or above, you have that feeling where the hair on your neck starts to stand up, like something is stalking you.
My hackles.
Your hackles are up, but you're not sure from where. There's a lot of people looking at you who are doing a bang up job, who are checking you out without like overtly just staring at you as the traffic seems to move.
Is there anywhere nearby or in view that looks like not the worst place in the world for a child to enter? Like a store,
Chuck E. Cheese.
a tavern that doesn't have the word blood in it. I don't know, you know.
Right now, where you've come out of, there isn't a whole lot of places. As far as businesses, there's a lot of merchant carts.
What are the merchants selling?
Generally, like what you can tell. Well, you know what? Make me a perception check. Let's see what you guys can see from your standpoint.
12 again. I'm just going to perceive it 12 all night.
You're consistent.
22.
5.
So 12, 5. What was the other one?
10.
10.
22.
Okay. 10. You do get a whiff of something cooking, and it doesn't smell bad. It does smell a little bit like a rat. You've had rat before. Rat's not terrible if you know how to season it. Twig, you notice that there are vendors that are selling material as far as like for clothing, like cloth, different styles of cloth, some dyes, some simple potion components. The one though that kind of stands out to you is a large cart area, and it's selling fresh fruit, which you're kind of like, how does anyone have fresh fruit here? The thing that kind of also looks unusual is there's tiny individuals. Make me a nature check, please, Twig.
15.
You're not sure what they are. They've got long white beards. They're very small, and they're all wearing red stocking caps that dangle in the back, and they have white balls on them and white fur around. Behind the counter, there is an ebon-skinned tiefling with white horns and kind of flecks of gray throughout his hair and skin. He also is wearing the same sort of hat, and behind him there is an array of baskets.
I don't know if anybody wants some fruit, but there's a stand over there with a lot of it and then some weird little people.
It's also the least busy of all of them.
Sounds great. Go get banana.
It's very important to get your potassium in.
Get that
Nope.
K in.
You'll cramp when you fight otherwise.
It's nutrition and it's an improvised weapon. When you're done.
Oh,
Oh,
So you're making your way across the street?
Making my
Mhm.
way downtown.
Okay.
Walking fast.
Everyone make me a dexterity check at advantage, please. And yes, you can use acrobatics.
17.
18.
14.
Yep.
8. I
Emu-
rolled a 1 and a 6.
Oh,
Emulate, you're from about the knee down is covered in filth.
Ew.
Just stank filth.
Thank you, Leg.
Gross.
The rest of you are able to get through kind of the damp grossness with minimal gunk getting on you. So you come across the street, and the 4, we'll just call them elves, stop doing what they're doing, and they kind of slowly slink back behind the cart. The tiefling behind the cart looks down at you and says, well, we don't get many kids here of late. What's your pleasure?
Banana.
Well, I don't have bananas, but I do have these lovely, I think they're called plantains.
What kind cart no have banana?
Hard to get products and produce into the city.
He will. What else does he have besides plantain?
A lot of different fruits.
Yeah. Mm. Okay.
Kind of looks around, he leans down and goes, truth be told, I don't run this cart. I'm watching it for a friend.
Who friend?
Oh, an old acquaintance of mine who lives around these parts. I'm just passing through.
Oh. Need money, travel. Echo by plantain.
He says, you know what? Echo, is it? Here you go, son. No child should ever go hungry.
He smells it.
It smells very sweet. He reaches down and he touches the top of it, and there's a spark of flame, and it just kind of radiates through the plantain. And he goes, now try a little bit of that. It'll be a little warm. Don't burn yourself.
Peels the plantain skin back.
The inside is just sugary and sweet and melty.
Oh,
It's like candy almost.
good. Like candy. Almost.
That's fair. He says, now, you don't look like, and he looks around and goes, no offense, like you belong here. Would that be accurate to say?
Travel for business.
Business, is it? What sort of business are a bunch of youths involved in?
Our business?
Oh, I did not mean to offend.
Important business.
Important business. Aren't we all on important business? Well, I wouldn't want to slow your progress, but I couldn't help but notice you have no adult supervision. Would it be accurate to say that you four are on your own?
No, adult totally around is fine.
Now, I'm not the smartest tiefling in the pit. That being said, I am observant. I watched you come through that there gate, and I didn't see an adult inside, except for what looked like some harmonium officers. You children aren't any legal problems, are you?
Nah, no, we're totally fine. It's all good, right, guys? Right?
Totally fine.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
sure.
it makes no difference to myself. But you see, me and my associates here, my elves, if you will, we are travelers. This is just a stop for us. We're on a sojourn back to our residence. And, well, I'm a philanthropist, you see. I help children like yourselves, lost, alone, without supervision, and I assist them in finding purpose. I give them opportunities, and I give them a home, you could say.
Find all that like 2 weeks ago. You late.
Well, I mean, better late than never, because I don't see anyone giving you that, well, same type of care and attention. Oh,
Well, it's not like we
Bob,
need constant supervision.
by the
We're old
way,
enough.
and he reaches down, my name is Peter. Peter Roofspeck. On account of my skin, some call me Black Peter.
Nice meet.
I believe you said your name was Akko.
Or nods.
Whereabouts are you from, young Akko?
Down street.
Ah, so you are a resident of this here beautiful city of doorways.
Or nods. He's like, yes, live here. Important business.
And the rest of you also are from Sigil, city of doors, born and raised.
Well, we live here now.
Make me
Or, like,
a
Kicks Twig in the shin.
make me a perception check, please.
That's a
6. This
I
plantain's so
finally got it.
good. This plantain's so good.
9.
Amulet, you notice that these so-called elves have creeped back out from behind the cart, and they're like close to where you are, and they're kind of sizing you up, looking at you very inquisitively. One of them even smells you.
Echo's like, that's not weird.
Tighten my grip on my hoopak a bit.
In a very barky language none of you really get, it utters something back to Peter. He looks at you and he says, I don't want to make false accusations. My associate, he has a nose for things. He says you aren't from around here at all. He can smell things on you that they just don't add up.
Well, we do a lot of traveling for work.
It makes me sad that you would keep up a charade like this.
We seriously just got home. We were traveling.
I'm just trying to be of some kind assistance.
Can I make like a perception check just to see if this guy's on the up and up? Because like I don't know, this weird like Southern hospitality thing is like rubbing me the wrong way.
Yeah, of course. You make an insight check.
Insight check. That is going to be a 15.
The attitude seems honest. There is a distinct underlying menace.
Can I step up to the one that got close to me and that smelled me and smell it?
Yes, you definitely can.
I give a big long sniff. Just
Make me a, you know what, this may be a perception check on your sniffing.
15.
You smell candy, like the sweet aroma of like freshly made candy. And underneath that, there is a strange, dank, kind of earthy toned smell that is off-putting. But it's like it's well below this very aromatic, pungent, sweet smell.
You guys don't smell like you belong here either.
They all look up at him and he says, oh, we are not from around here. As I stated earlier, we are travelers. One might say, some would say recruiters. I would say that that is an ugly word for opportunists. You see, well, how about I just show you? Come on, come around this cart. They move some crates and he's kind of there's a series of baskets. You guys come around the cart?
I will go around just to make sure there's no funny business.
Cautiously.
No, he's not cautious. He's like, he's all swagger at this point.
Echo's got her back.
Yeah.
Charity will follow him.
Amulet.
No fear.
Did the four little friends go first, or are they still behind us?
No, they're still behind you.
I'm gonna go in walking backwards. Get my eye on them.
Skitch watches you do that and he mimics it very poorly. You see, my young friends, these are baskets to transport wayward youth, especially those of you who have, I guess the word is done wrong. My master, he gets a list. And then he sends many of us out and about around this time of year to gather them, well, wayward youth up. And then we bring them back home and we give them opportunity. He smiles, and I would like you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
All three of you who are facing him, so not Amulet.
6.
You are feared.
Okay, that's not as bad.
16.
You are not.
11.
You are feared. When he smiles, it's like looking into the mouth of a shark. It's just row after row after row of teeth. And they look razor sharp, and his mouth opens just too wide. His eyes go from looking like normal pupils and iris to being all black.
Echo draws his laser pistol.
You are not feared, but we are in initiative. So if you are feared, you will be going last in initiative.
Okay.
I have advantage against being frightened. Does a 13 get me anything?
It does not.
Okay.
Still too low.
That's fine.
So get your initiative out.
Oh, yeah, I gotta roll that. Cocked. Cool. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
23.
3, but I'm last anyway. So.
But which last are you? Because 3 you are last.
Yeah, I got 21 last.
I got a 15.
I have a question before we go into this combat. Have we had a long rest?
Yeah, you know what you have. You have.
Oh yeah, no, we were
Okay.
on the ship for well, the 3 of us were on a ship for a couple of days.
Okay. Like I know they were. What about Charity? Because we were kind of on the move the whole time.
I'm going to assume you have.
Okay. Thank you. Because I was gonna say otherwise, like, guys, I'm useless here.
All right. So I put the initial in the chat. So Akko will go first, then we'll just call them the Bad Time Boys.
Bad Time Boys.
Then Amulet, Skitch, Twig, and Charity.
How big are the baskets?
They're probably the size of any of your siblings.
Like our
Okay.
adult siblings.
No, any
They're
of
like kid size.
kid
Oh.
size.
So like us sized.
Yep.
Okay.
So it looks like he wouldn't fit in a basket.
You don't know. You haven't looked inside one yet.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Okay.
I don't know how this gun works.
That's right. You don't.
Okay. Actually, yeah. Echo will.
Quick draw his laser pistol.
He's got it out. He's like. He's holding it that.
That's a kill shot.
And he's back up.
So
Die.
you aren't wrote in that weapon, so you get no proficiency bonus. So it's going to be a flat dexterity bonus, no proficiency to shoot something like that.
Yeah, he's intimidating him.
You're
He's
intimidated.
not going to shoot him yet.
You attempt to intimidate him, and he just smiles at you, a crooked, giant, toothy grin. He says, "So now I think that would be a huge mistake on your part, and would add you to my master's naughty list.
Back off.
I don't think I'm going to. I think you're going to get in that basket, you and your friends, and then you're going to go to your new home."
Echo will. Is that by action to intimidate him?
Yes.
Okay, then Echo will bonus action manifest his echo behind one of the baskets.
Okay.
And I got to see how. I got to double check if I can. I don't remember if I can attack with it the same turn that I manifested. Oh, nope, can't. So he'll do that, and then he will. And then he'll stand between everybody and his scared ass siblings.
I'm not scared.
You are scared.
I'm not. I can't be feared. I can't
Oh,
be
then you
feared.
aren't.
Beard.
Never mind.
But I'm also not facing you guys, so I'm like, I think I'm hearing this, but I'm not exactly know. I don't
Yeah.
exactly know what's going on.
He'll just
Well-
he'll just be a big obstacle on the way of adding
Well-
his siblings to the naughty list.
Well, son, you appear to just be a raucous young man, and I think you need to stop. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 19.
You save. I would also like Twig to make one, and I would like Charity to make one.
Uax is baller.
Ugh,
I rolled a natural 1.
that's a 3.
You're both held.
Damn it.
You are not, Echo. Skitch and Amulet are swarmed by these tiny little elf guys who now look way dirtier and their beards are long and ragged. And you start to get the idea, especially from the smell in the air, those caps are not dyed red, they're stained red. They pull out tiny workman's hammers and they start to giggle. And they all 4 are going to attack. 2 on you and 2 on Skitch. 22 and 25 on you. I'm going to guess those both hit.
Uh-huh.
Just
Luckily, they don't do a crap ton of damage. They do 4 on the first hit and an additional 6 on the second hit.
Okay.
As for Skitch, miss. Wow. Okay, that's their turn.
It's my turn.
It is your turn, Amulet.
Okay, so they're attacking, but they're not holding me and Skitch, right?
They've surrounded you in like a semicircle.
Okay. I would like to rage.
You go on and do your thing.
Do I do my special thing, Ben?
That's up to you. I think.
Can I control that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm just gonna rage then. And I'm gonna take a swing at the nearest one that hit me.
Okay.
Ooh, 15
That hits.
for 6.
It's still there. You
Damn
smashed
it.
it pretty good though.
Okay. Oh wait. Nope. Rage bonus for 8.
Okay. Still there.
Damn it.
It
That's my turn.
gap mouthed pushes blood across its face. Like it's not even trying to push it off. It's actually just marking it across its lower mouth and into its beard. That would bring us to Skitch. Skitch is going to stab and then is going to hide. So he'll do his 2 stabs, miss on the first one, miss on the second one, dang. But he will attempt to stealth his way underneath the cart, which he does easily. Although you hear him scream and say, "There is dead guy underneath this cart. His eyes are gone. Oh, and his tongue. This is real bad." That's Skitch's turn. So Twig and then Charity.
And we're both held.
They're both held and frightened.
Great. That's
Sweet.
awesome.
you like really want to run away, but you can't.
Pretty much.
Which makes it more and more terrifying.
So we can't do anything, right?
You can make an attempt to save at the end of your turn.
All right, well, I'll do that. Wisdom,
Yes, sir.
9.
Nope. Charity.
I'm gonna do the same thing and attempt. That's an 18.
You did save from the hold, but you are still frightened.
Okay.
So you're gonna make your move to get away.
Yes.
You're like, bye.
Peace, dude. This is weird.
So Charity bolts. Are you bolting towards the baskets or back towards the gate?
Probably towards the baskets.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
reasons.
Okay, that works for me. That brings us to the top of the pop. Echo, you're up.
Great. Echo is going to, with his action, he is going to shoot him in the face. Should have
Fair.
last round, but
That's fair.
that is a natural 20.
Oh, bum, 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 bum. Okay.
It's
Do
Dustin.
you.
All right, let me roll some damage. It's not great on the damage. It's 29
Wow.
laser damage.
You pew pew pew. You blast him in the face with laser, and his face on one side just burns off, and you can see like literally the skull pieces from underneath the eye all the way down the jaw, and his long, almost serpentine tongue comes out and licks the blood off the side of his face. You know, you oughtn't have done that.
And then he will, with his.
What is the damage type for that? Actually, I need to.
Actually, I need to. I'm not sure. It is. That's a great question. Like, sounds better to say laser damage, but it is actually radiant.
Okay. Then yeah, that's perfect.
And then with his bonus action, he is going to swap places with his Echo. So now he's standing behind a basket and his Echo is in front of him, or in front of the bad guy. And then since he made the attack action, his Echo is also going to shoot him in the face. That's only a 16 to hit.
16, I think that hits. Yeah, that hits.
All right. And that is. Ugh. 13 radiant damage.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. He just kind of absorbs. He takes damage from it, but he doesn't appear to like even make him step backwards. He reaches down and pulls out what looks to be a piece of gnarled wood that's been tightly intertwined. He shakes it, and the long vines kind of fall out of it. Each one looks dry and brittle, but is covered in thorns. Says, "Oh, you've gone and done it now. You've been a bad, bad boy." He'll take his first attack at your Echo, and then he'll make his second attack at you.
Okay.
So first attack at the Echo itself. That is a hit because it's over 20.
Poof, it's gone. It has 1 hit point.
Okay, yeah. And then he turns his head slowly to you, and you notice when he walks, he's got no pants on below the knee, and he's got goat legs. So you can hear the clack of his hooves on the stone of Sigil as he very nimbly shoots over between the baskets to where you are to attack. 27.
Nope. Yeah. That hits me. Just
For 18 slashing.
Ow.
You also need to make me a con saving throw.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's 21.
You're fine.
It was 18 slashing or 17.
18 slashing, I believe.
Okay.
The Bad Time Boys, they're going to all gang up on Amulet because Skitches escaped.
Thanks a lot, Skitch.
So they all get advantage on their attacks against you.
Ah, shit.
First one does a 18 hit.
Yep.
That hits for sure. Ooh, does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Then that hits as well. So you hit 4 times.
Dang.
Remember, you're raged. So
Yeah. I'm just already down 10 points. So
well, the first one is
I'm worried.
second one's 4. Jeez, the third one's 4. If I keep rolling ones, you don't have to worry about anything. And then a 5.
What was the first one?
The first 3 were all 4s. Minimum damage.
So 17. So that's still 8. If bloodied was a thing, I'd be bloodied.
Oof.
That's their turn. They start chanting, "Get in the basket, get in the basket, get in the basket." You're up, Amulet.
I am. And I just
And
want
my-
to look. I was trying to remember what reckless attack does.
You also have that other thing you can do.
I didn't think there was time to do it. That's why I didn't do it, but yeah. Do the other thing. How do you want to do it cinematically, Ben?
You tell me.
So I think Amulet's gonna take her hoe pack and she's gonna get ready to stab the nearest guy to her, and she noticed that the words on her staff lit up again from last time. Stop. So read them out loud. With dragon strength at Cataclysm's hour, Solinari, Lunatari, Nuatari, hear my call, grant me your power. And as she does that, I don't know how I would do that, because it's not like I'm picturing like lightning, but that's not going to be lightning.
It can be lightning.
Sure. There's a flash of light, and it just gets so bright, and then it goes away, and then next thing you know, standing where Amulet is a 6'5", bronze skin, dark black hair, dark eyed lady. Like, oh my god, what is going on? That's my action.
They'll save since they were looking right at you for being blinded. 3 saved, 1 did not. It's like going, ah! It's rubbing its slightly oversized eyes. So yeah, Amulet's gone, and now there's a giant lady pants there.
The Dragonlance in me is like, I need to know what the hell is going on.
Skitch looks up from underneath the thing. Goes, look what I found. Oh no! And then crawls back underneath and hides.
Can I yell at him?
Yeah, of course you can yell at him.
Skitch, do something!
I don't know you. You are not angry halfling girl. You are something
yes,
far
you know me.
scarier. Akko, make me a perception check.
3.
Skitch is moving into position, so next round you'll have advantage on your attack. He's
Sweet.
flanking. All right, we are to Twig.
All right, so I'm gonna have to save again, I assume.
Yep. You need to save again. Versus holds person.
15.
That saves.
All right. Do I have to save against fear, or does that just stay?
You can only do 1 per round right now, so you can run. Are you running back towards the gate? Or are you running towards the baskets?
Don't I save at the end of my turn?
You just did.
So then I wouldn't be able to do anything else.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. You're correct. Thank you for reminding me of that. Thank you, Nate. All right, Charity.
Let me ask. Oh, I'm still scared, huh?
Yep.
I'm still real scared.
And you can save at the end of your turn.
Okay. Are any of the they're all kind of the
You know
boys
what?
are all
No, hold on. Nate, you would move because you are feared. I'm gonna let that happen.
because I was
Okay.
gonna say I moved.
Yeah.
We'll roll with it.
So where did you go, Nate? Towards the gate or towards the baskets?
Oh, I'm not going toward the basket. I'll go
Okay.
toward the gate.
So Twig starts running back to where you guys came from. Also, quickly, Nate, make me a dexterity saving throw. Dexterity check. And you can use acrobatics.
That's a 10.
You got filth on you.
Oh.
Got them stank pants.
Stanky
Get used to
pants.
it. Get used to it. It happens.
Twig, stanky leg.
Oh.
All right, I'm sorry, Charity. It's your turn.
It's okay. Are all the boys kind of like clustered around Amulet?
Yes.
Damn it. What about Big Ugly?
Well, he would like to say that he's not ugly per se. He's just alternatively handsome. He has moved. He's got his back towards. He's like on the side of you, and he's faced up with Akko.
If I aim very carefully, I know the words.
Tell me more.
If the words very carefully and charity rarely go together.
Yes, they do.
But I'm thinking Tasha's caustic brew might be kind of fun.
Well, you can always attempt to not hit Akko. I make no promises.
Because I mean it's a 5 foot wide stream. So I guess my question is like
5 foot wide. That's one target.
okay. Then yeah, she's gonna go at him and use Tasha's caustic brew.
Okay.
So he's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, not his bed. Oh, well, when you roll an 18, it doesn't really matter.
Yep, that sucks. Okay.
Use the inspiration to make him re-roll that.
He's going to use an legendary action to not reroll it.
What if I then use my inspiration to make him re-roll it?
I believe I can only use one of those a turn. No, I can do it 3 times a day. I'm also going to say no. I only have one left, though.
Okay.
You
What
guys
if I
made me
use
burn it.
my inspiration now?
We just really want him to take this hit. Okay. Can I think since it's the end of my turn, then can I roll for fear?
Yes, you can.
Okay. That's not gonna do it. That's a great big 4.
You're like, bye.
I'm like I move a basket over myself like I'm a turtle, and I'm like, you guys are doing great.
Do you even get to attack with that? If you're frightened?
Yeah, it's a disadvantage
Oh, it would be
If-
at disadvantage.
if
I
the
would've-
person's within your line of sight.
Yeah.
So I would have been able to save at advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Boo.
let's backtrack. So I will save at advantage, which I did. Ryan, do you still want, or Akko, do you still want me to re-roll?
Yeah.
I still saved. I rolled a 17 this time. Charity, do you want me to re-roll?
Yes,
I'm just gonna roll it because I've got advantage, so why
it's
not?
fine.
16 without any additions.
Damn it. Yeah.
Advantage is so sweet.
I
All right.
know.
When you roll well,
Yeah, when you roll well.
And
Oh,
this
and
is
you
why
roll
I'm
2
not dead.
dice. Yeah. All right, so nothing there,
Nope.
and I get my saves back.
Yep.
I'm very happy about. Okay. That brings us to the top of the pop. Echo, you are up again.
Echo is going to he's gonna, with his free action, can he just pick up a basket? Let's see, he's right there. He's be like,
He can pick up a basket.
great. He's gonna put the basket over the bad guy's head. He's gonna be like, "Arr!"
You pick it up, and it's way heavier than an empty basket.
Can he lift it?
You think there's something in it.
Hmm.
It's me.
Well, I mean, it'll fall out when I put it on over his head.
You dump the basket to put it over his head. So we're going to treat this as a grapple attack.
Okay.
When you dump it out, a child's body falls out.
A dead child's body, or
Do you want to take time to look at it? Or are you
not
gonna
right
do a grapple
now.
attack?
Not right now.
So a child-sized body falls out, and now you need to make your grapple attack.
Okay, that's just, is that just a straight like strength plus modifier?
Yep, and then we'll do a strength versus strength.
And then sorry, that was, is that at wait, Skitch is here, so I'm at advantage, right? Okay,
You
I'm
are
gonna
at
re-roll that.
advantage.
I'm gonna re-roll that. So
Okay.
that is pretty good. That's 23.
Okay, now strength versus strength to get it on him. So you hit. Now it's a matter of getting it on him.
Okay.
So roll your strength plus the modifier.
Is that I have a question about, like, I don't know, because it's like a complicated order. So like, is that all like one thing, or is it like part of the whole turn? Like if Echo like summoned his, if he manifested his Echo and then made his Echo shove attack, like but I don't know when it would take effect. So like it's a grapple, and then it's like there's the second part of the same attack, right?
I'll let it go that way. Yeah.
Okay. So wait, I have advantage anyway. Never mind. I would all right. So just straight strength again is 22 this time.
He has 21, so you're able to pull that on him.
What happened?
With the help of your Echo and Skitch, you now have basketed Black Peter. He screams horrifically. I would like you to roll a d20 twice, add it together, and then I'll do one for Skitch.
22.
Okay. Plus Skitch's, again, the noise is like someone running sharp steel over slate. The noise is horrendous.
Sounds like a noise Echo would like.
I'm into alternative music of the alternative scene in Wildmount.
Like sharpened axe. It's
yeah.
nice.
So that's your turn. His turn. He is gonna do another strength versus strength with you to try to get it off of him.
Okay.
I rolled real bad, so
Okay. It's
I don't think
18.
see if I have anything I can use.
Legendary, get in the basket.
Um, he's going to use one of his legendary actions to try again. So
Okay.
natural 20.
What? Let me see if I can roll a natural 20.
You also remember your advantage
I know.
because you're getting a lot of assistance here.
I actually rolled a natural 20.
Did you really?
So I had advantage. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 5. So
All right. So I want you to roll 2 20-siders again.
Okay.
And I'll roll 20-sider. Tell me what you get.
24.
Yeah. Scritch rolled really, really well. Make me a perception check.
13. Best one all night.
He's shrinking, not shrieking. He's also shrieking, but he also feels like he's actually getting smaller. The Bad Time Boys, they all flee from Amulet and go directly to the basket he's in, and they start hacking at it. So they're not attacking you, they're attacking the basket. They're gonna make 4 attacks on the basket to try to destroy it. Well, they're gonna make 8 attacks in total, but
Do I get an attack of opportunity on someone?
you do. You can have an additional +2 to attack the blind one if you choose to attack the blinded one.
And I'm going to use Sentinel to attack one of them because
Yep.
they can attack on a target within
Yep.
5 enemy. So
I mean, sure, why not? I got a 19 to attack.
Yep, that hits.
it's a lot to attack. 18 to hit.
That hits. So you stop that one short, right? Because that stops them within 5 feet of the target.
Well, no, it's different. This is different because they're coming at me.
Yeah.
So because they're attacking something near me, I just get to hit it because it's fun. That's 16 slashing damage.
Wow. Okay. What did you get, Amulet?
11. I'm swinging a giant axe now.
So you both do damage. These things look more hurt, but they still get their attacks. The first one hits and hits again. The second one hits and hits again. Third one misses the first attack. Misses the second attack. Fourth one, miss and hit. Wow. So that was I was on a good run and now on a bad run. So I'm just gonna take. If you guys are on it, I'm just gonna take the median damage on that. So I have to re-roll a whole bunch of times.
I don't know what a basket.
They smack. Yeah, they smack. Well,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
They destroy the basket. Everyone adjacent to the basket makes a dexterity saving throw. One saves, one does not. One saves, one does not.
Dexes ain't good. No, they're not great. 19.
Saved.
Rolled good. That's
Skitch saves. Everyone who did not save, which is half of them, they take D10, Thunder Wave, and they're thrown back 5 feet onto their butts as this thing erupts. But now it is Skitch's turn. Skitch is going to stab guy one time and miss the other.
Was that the bad time?
Oh, I missed you. Missed you. I'm sorry. Skitch does damage to the main guy, to Peter. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Amulet.
That's fine. Is the blind one still by me, or did he actually make it to the basket?
He made it to the basket. He was just temporarily blinded. But they're backs to you, and when you're attacking, you will get attack power. You will get advantage on your attacks because you've got Akko's Skitch and Akko's Echo all there.
I want to attack the nearest one that's still standing.
Okay. Or you can attack the big guy if you so chose.
Ooh, can I attack the big guy? Am I close enough?
You can get close enough, yeah.
Okay, I got 16.
That hits. Just hit.
4, 16 damage.
He shrinks down. He's now about the size of one of his elves. And he's bleeding profusely.
Can I also kick him?
Not unless you have another
Is that
attack.
considered a bonus action? I mean, it's not a major thing. I just kick him, kick
No.
some dirt on him, kick dirt in his eye.
No, you can kick dirt at him. You don't have any pocket sand right now, so just take it down a notch.
You have pocket filth water though.
Yeah.
Pocket sand.
Hey, real quick, if Doug, if you're listening, can you fix our cameras? They're out of order. Okay. Anyways,
Oh, they are. Okay. Sorry. I just
Nate accidentally turned his camera off, and so it screwed it up. So it totally was our fault.
My fault.
Twig.
We're a team.
All right. So am I still feared if he got shoved in a basket and is now getting tiny?
Yeah, you still need to save.
All right. So I can't move closer to him since I'm feared, which
Yeah.
would be basically moving toward anyone. So I'm just going to save. And that charisma?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Natural 20.
You
Hey.
save.
Oh,
And all of a sudden, you guys are lighting it up. Charity, you are up.
I got to get rid of this fear. Otherwise, I'm not going to be worth much good. So let's try. That is a 17.
Saves.
Yes.
All right. So back to the top of the pop. Echo, you are up.
Okay. Echo is going to hit the rapidly shrinking Black Peter with his
Make me a perception check.
6.
He looks different.
Yeah, he's smaller. He's gonna
It's more than that, but you
I'm
are
sure,
too enraptured
but I don't get it.
in a laser gun shooting frenzy of death.
Echo is going to hit him with a sweet new axe. That is 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
Hits.
That is not very much damage. That's 12 slashing damage.
Everyone who is looking that direction can make me a perception check.
Do I get to make it again or?
No.
23.
14.
14. You notice something's different, but you're too busy like shaking off the effects of fear.
Real weirded out by being twice the size. And I rolled the natural 1.
So tall.
You're just like in a
Oh.
yeah, you're like in a blood red frenzy of just like I must slay.
You're like Tom Hanks waking up after visiting the Zoltar machine.
Twig, you got a what now?
23.
The horns have fallen off. The legs have crunched back to normal legs. This looks like a teenage aged boy. Who is bleeding everywhere. So Echo, you see your enemy before you, and he looks at you and he says, "You should have gotten the basket." And he reaches over and he grabs a hold of one of the baskets and he starts to bulk back up again. And you can see there's a tangible flow of energy coming out of the basket. He starts to grow. His horns start to sprout back. He starts to get his darkened skin again. And that's his turn.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't done with my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. With his bonus action, Echo is going to use Second Wind.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 11 hit points back.
Okay.
And he is going to he's going to move his. No, he's going to leave his Echo there, so it's flanking with people.
Okay. So Black Peter did his thing. The 2 red caps will get up. The other 2 are going to go after Amulet. So Here comes 4 attacks on you, Amulet. Miss. This is a 16 hit.
My AC doesn't change.
Okay. I hit you once
I'm okay with that.
for 8.
Half of that.
That's their turn. So now it is Amulet's turn again.
I'm gonna hit the guy that hit me. I'm real mad at him.
Okay.
How dare you? That's 17
That hits.
for 8 damage.
It drops. And when it drops, you see it slowly morph back into a kid.
Oh, are you gonna make me feel bad too?
Skitch is going to stab one of the guys, not the big guy, but one of the little guys twice, and Skitch will hit once because all of a sudden I can't roll. All right, he kills it and immediately gets ready to rifle through its pockets, and it changes, and he yips and crawls back under the cart. That is their turn, which brings us to Twig.
All right. So I'm not feared anymore. I can go towards Black Peter. Is there anyone between me and him?
Just the cart.
Okay. So I will move to him and then attack him.
You sprint over that way, take your attack.
And that is a 14.
He's flanked, so you would get advantage.
And that's worse.
Okay, well, 14 does not hit.
All right.
Charity.
I'm gonna hit this jerk with Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
I want to see him suffer at this point. Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. No, I rolled under 10. Even with my con bonus, it's probably not going to do it.
Nope. All right. He takes. Let's see.
Would 14 do it?
Huh?
It was 14. I got a massive plus to my con save.
Yeah, 14 will do it.
Okay.
Damn. Oh, that sucks so much.
Do you want me to make Ben re-roll? I have an inspiration.
If he's got like a huge bonus to that, it's not
worth it.
No, I don't think so.
You might as well.
I'm not gonna blow
See, when the DM tells you to do it, don't do it. Like, nah, it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get him. It's all good. I think.
You ever danced with the devil by the fruit cart? I said of all my prayer.
The stinky water.
Also, who the heck says plantains are superior to bananas? This guy's got to go.
Plantains are delicious.
I mean, when
they're good, but
when they're fried,
when they're fried, they're fantastic. But I do prefer bananas.
Hell-fired roasted plantains inside. That's
pretty good.
I think like at the end of the turn, she's just because now she's not afraid anymore. She is going to move closer.
Okay.
So she'll take her movement at the end of the turn. And you'll hear her just be like, she's trying to shoot off 2 spells and just keeps failing and she's getting pissed off. So she's like, all right, that's it, you jackass. And she just makes her way so that she can get like within, I would say about like 10 feet of him.
Yeah. Top of the pop, that would mean Akko, you're up again.
All right, Akko is going to, having seen him turn into a kid, he's going to start, and then see him growing again, he's going to start hacking at the basket. That is, yeah, that'll hit. It's a 19 again.
Yeah, it hits.
That is 13 slashing damage.
Against the basket?
Against the basket. Magical slashing damage.
Yep. You do some damage to it. It's still there, but you do some damage to it. What else do you want to do this round?
He is going, so he seems to be like actively getting juice from the basket. His Echo is going to also attack the basket. That is 17 to hit the basket. for 14 more slashing damage. And then Echo is going to move his Echo straight up because it's not confined by gravity, like 15 feet. And then he's going to swap places with it. So Echo is now floating 15 feet.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's not floating, but he is 15 feet up in the air.
He's getting ready to fall.
Yeah.
He's going to fall strategically.
Yes.
Okay. So Black Peter is bamfed out in a cloud of brimstone. And he bamfs into the middle of the street away from everybody. You can still see the stream of energy coming from the basket and hitting him as he's getting his kind of what you saw originally shape and size and everything. He hollers to his boys, I think it's time to be leaving. This is a lost cause in its current state of affairs. Enjoy explaining this situation to the harmonium. Toodles.
Lost cause, lost cause, lost cause.
So the two remaining red caps pop up from where they are and they start to run. So that would give Twig, Amulet, and Charity all a attack of opportunity on the two remaining. So you can all choose the same one, or you can divide it up in whatever fashion you choose.
Echo gets one too.
Your Nightwood, you wouldn't. Your Echo, because you're 15 feet in the air.
Yeah, my Echo does. Right.
Yeah, your Echo would.
Mm.
I think that's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, it's how it works. 24.
Hits.
Or sorry, yeah, 24.
Natural 20.
Dang, son. It's 10 slashing.
Twig, what'd you get?
Let's see. That is 20 damage.
So that one's down.
Oh.
So
and
Amulet and Charity, I almost said Clarity. Amulet and Charity, you are attacking the other one. What did you guys get?
I only hit a 12. I don't know if that hurts them.
12, you're rolling at advantage.
Oh, let me try again then. That one's a 17 that
That
time.
hits.
Okay, so then I did 16 damage.
Okay. Charity,
30-20.
that hits.
And what are we rolling for damage?
You're just rolling your damage for whatever melee weapon you use.
Gotcha.
You don't need much.
Punch him in the face to death.
4.
You only needed a 2, so yeah, you kill both the red caps.
Dope.
Remaining, and they morph back and slowly start to change back into children.
Are they alive?
No, they are most definitely deceased.
Gross.
we should leave.
And Black Peter is gone.
We should leave really fast.
Yes.
Can I set the baskets on fire first?
The baskets are moving.
Oh,
Echo's gonna.
You look down. You guys can make me perception check as well.
Could start the cart on fire.
18.
Echo, what'd you get?
9.
9. Charity?
18.
18.
Also 18.
Amulet, that's a 7. So Amulet and Echo are pretty much still looking for a fight. Charity, you and Twig hear the whistles of an approaching cadre of harmonium notaries, which, by the way, called notaries, not officers, for some weird, cool reason.
Okay. Are they coming from one direction or multiple?
They're coming from one direction, and they're not coming from Lonely Street. They're coming from they're coming from down the street, from down Arnson Boulevard.
All right. So I'm going to point away from where the whistles are coming from. Guys, we should go this way now.
Echo bamps so he doesn't take fall damage, and then he runs after. Wait.
Skitch looks and goes, what about all the baskets and loot? And we didn't start this. This was other people.
Do
So
you want to talk to the harmonium?
Not
I definitely
particularly,
don't.
But the baskets, there's a couple moving.
Echo, can he he'll pick up a basket if he can.
It's real heavy, like ridiculously heavy.
Can he see if can he dump the bodies out of it or whatever?
You dump a body out.
Okay.
And it is a massive, looks like about your size. And it's like a giant child. And it's rubbing its eyes. It's dressed in like very childlike, tattered clothing. And
Like-
looks at you and says, Tika, eat now?
Yeah, fruit. There, plantain, tasty. And like while he's doing that, he's gonna like dump the other basket out.
She's proportionally sized, but she's about 6 foot tall.
Did you just give us like Bunny from the Powerpuff Girls to watch over?
You dump the next one, and there is an Aarakocra, looks like a child, again, but looks like around your age, maybe a little older, that has the head of an owl. It just kind of looks at you and is looking around wide-eyed as its head turns almost all the way around to take in its area. It's dressed in very, very nice clothes, almost as nice as your uniforms. There's one basket still moving.
We'll go get it.
Yeah, otherwise I'll dump it if it's nearby.
Yeah.
If I'm seeing if the other people are coming out alive, I mean, I'll dump it to make sure maybe the person will be okay.
You dump it out, and a human wearing strange garments falls out and is yawning.
Strange. How?
Also looks to be about 15. Just clothing you've never seen before.
Like, okay, guys, time to go. Everybody, time to go.
The middle of his clothing is this looks like a patch sewn on it. It just says Big Jim on it.
Big Jim.
My name's not Jim. I don't know where what's. Oh no!
We need
Am I dreaming?
No, we all need to go right now. We need to run away really fast. Can you run?
Lady, you need to put some pants on.
I got clothes on.
My mama is blushing somewhere.
I'm assuming my clothes grow with me, but maybe they don't. I guess I don't know.
Oh, I'm assuming you're wearing like the loinclothy
maybe
type thing. Yeah, you're a Frazetta painting.
Okay,
basically.
I can live with that. Be like, yeah, we gotta go. Like trying to pick up everybody as fast as I can and pushing them.
Also, your rage would be wearing off. You haven't taken damage or dished out damage.
I step on my foot.
Self-harm.
Somebody punch me.
Echo punches her.
Make an attack.
20.
Yeah.
Do damage.
It's just it's what 1 plus my strength modifier. 6.
Score. Okay.
Oh, the girl, the large child starts.
It's like I don't know you.
The Big Jim goes, I have no idea what I just saw.
We need to run right now. If you value your life, come with me.
They all get up. First, it's the Aarakocra, and gets up and says, well, I suppose I should follow you wherever you're going. I don't know where I am, and I figure you'll give me a good answer momentarily. This is highly irregular. Also, is that a knoll?
We'll talk about this later. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Like pushing everybody out.
You're herding them. Where are you herding them to?
Wherever Twig said to go. He pointed the direction.
Twig, where did you point?
Like we're the muscle, you know.
So I pointed away from all those harmonium whistles. So
Okay,
basically,
so
the
you
opposite way.
You have two options. You can go left down Arnson, and then there's another street that goes parallel to Lonely Street that you could get on, which is, I can tell you in a moment if I can pull up my notes, Kirby Lane. So you can
All right.
continue down Arnson, or you can go up or down Kirby.
Let's just keep going down Arnson. Actually, no, we'll turn on to Kirby just so maybe we can get a little distance away from us in the harmonium.
All right. Skitch moves into the shadows very successfully. This is bullshit.
He could have avoided it. He stepped right in it.
I want the rest of you to make stealth checks at disadvantage. Since you're herding a giant baby, an owl person, and a person in overalls down the middle of the street.
He rolled a natural one.
Dirty 20.
You're dragging a giant baby, Echo, that is screaming and is mushing banana plantain foods all over its chin and face and is caterwauling loudly. Twig, you are able to move with the Alacocra, who sees you being quiet and adapts to what you're doing. Amulet and Charity,
Got a 5.
5.
you both are loud, and Amulet is starting to go back to normal. The human with you is just like, where's the electricity at? All I see is a bunch of gas lamps. What is, you all is real short too. I never met people so short.
Dude, you clearly speak common. Walkies, go.
Well, that's just rude.
Yeah, it is rude. Move.
I'll go. You don't have to yell. Can we get something to drink? I feel like I'm mighty parched.
Oh my
Echo's like
God.
bringing up the rear and he just snarls at Big Jim.
My name ain't Big Jim. Someone better tell that dog to use his inside voice. I'm gonna stick it outside.
Echo draws his laser pistol. Go!
Are you pointing a gun at me? That is not, you are not using that thing responsibly. I took gun safety, and that is not how we were taught to use those types
I
of
swear to
things.
God, if he doesn't shut up, I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on him just to say that.
Make me an insight check. Everyone make one round. Tell me what you get.
12.
7.
12, 7,
12.
12.
9.
Giant baby is angry. Everyone make me another round of insight checks. And scared.
12 again.
11.
11.
7.
I'm the most insightful of all.
Alacocra is inquisitive and interested in everything, and is just like head is turning constantly, almost the full way around. Make me one more round.
9.
14.
12.
14.
Twig and Amulet, the human is overwhelmed. And is, you think, maybe reacting the way they are because they don't know how to react. It's kind of the if you've ever been in like a horrible accident and you're in like mental shock and you say and do things that don't make a lot of sense, like break a limb and try to use the said limb even though you know it doesn't work. That's what's going on. There's mass confusion here. Make me another round of stealth checks, please. If you rolled poorly last round, which most of you did, roll at disadvantage.
The same thing twice.
7.
For a 15.
I got a 12.
27.
Okay. Twig, you see Skitch waving you around a corner. The rest of you, and Akko, you see it too, but you also have a little bit of trouble because you're trying to pull a child that's as big as you are.
I'm just like feeding it bananas.
Plantains, yeah. Which she takes them and eats them without peeling them. She just crunches them Griffin McElroy style.
Ew,
no.
ew, no.
So bad.
It's never too early to learn the importance of fiber in your diet.
So bad.
Makes me queasy every time Ben plays a video.
It's the best.
It's not very appealing.
So it's just like
Oh, I like it.
slobbery dripping off of her face, and with giant hands reaches over and says, soft, Tika, soft.
Like involuntarily
You've got,
jumps
like-
a little bit.
You've got like pieces of plantain goo on your fur and armor.
Despite all that, he like lifts the baby up to keep it out of the stink water.
You can't. You cannot lift this.
I can lift that baby.
That's the name of the episode. I can lift it. Can you lift that baby? I can lift that
I
baby.
can lift that baby.
When you try to lift that baby, what you find is like this baby looks like it weighs about as much as you do, but the reality is it's incredibly dense.
It's a
Like
dark matter baby.
not a dark matter baby. Makes me a dark matter baby. Also a good name for the episode. Make me a nature check, please.
Okay. 9.
This is some sort of giant kin. But you're not sure what kind.
Okay. You can still totally lift that baby.
Skitch pulls you around a corner. He leads you all there, but you can still hear the whistles coming your way. And he kind of goes, we can go in there. I see people walk in and door closed behind.
Yeah, we're like 12. Yeah, sure. That sounds like a great idea.
As I go around the corner, I look like Amulet again.
Why are you trying to pick up a giant baby?
Get chance pick up giant baby.
Fair.
Only live once.
You want to go through the door first to make sure everyone else live longer?
What does the building look like?
What'd you say, Twig?
What does the building look like?
It's a really run down 3-story, like straight up and down building, and there's steam pouring out open windows.
Let's go.
Yeah, so smushed plantain covered Akko will go inside.
Are you pulling the baby with you, or what are you doing to get Tika through the door?
Yeah, I mean he's gonna power on through that door with the baby.
You look behind, and Skitch is pushing on her butt to try to get her through the door, because you realize while you're the same height, she's really wide. So
he'll use his he'll have his echo help Skitch push.
This at least never boring. You move in, and it is a laundry.
I feel like it's one of those cartoons where they're like trying to push something like through a door, and it's like wadded up on the outside, and then like through.
That's exactly what it is. Actually,
gotta Winnie the Pooh it.
You hear the door frames, and you can see them actually crack.
It's like that when got here.
You tell your people, I didn't break that. It was a broken.
You build this baby.
That's not my baby.
It's not my baby.
Not that baby's parents. All right, so you all get in, and you can hear the whistles, but you also can see this massive cloud of steam kind of intermingle with the drizzle outside, and cause it to basically hide your path. Skitch is sitting on the floor, going through a bag. The baby is now sitting on the floor, trying to take said bag out of his hands, and he's constantly slapping it.
This baby is great.
No one else in
she
here?
keeps looking at you, Akko, and she says, "Tika eat? Tika eat?" There's some people wearing really kind of damp clothing, but wearing masks over their face. They're like, "This isn't, what are you doing here? You can't be here. This is a business." The Alacocra looks at all of you like, what?
Got messy. Friends stink. Need laundry.
Do you have money to pay for that? It's not cheap.
Because like looks down, he's like literally covered in coins.
Are you going to pay for that with a shed?
He'll like take a coin off of his like wrist. Like, yeah.
Big dog Akko, here. Your share. Skitch throws a bag up towards you. Very, very delicately and surprisingly quickly, Tika grabs it and she starts to put it in her mouth.
No.
Are you trying to get it out of her mouth?
Yeah. He's like, no.
Strength versus strength.
Oh, come on, man. 21.
You barely get that out of her mouth in her giant stubby hands.
Take that.
She starts
baby.
she starts to cry.
Hey.
Gives her a plantain.
I reach into my bag and I pull out that half sandwich I saved from like 4 episodes ago.
She takes it and it looks big to you, and she just shoves it all into her mouth in one bite. The Alacocra looks at you and he says, I believe we are on a field trip, but we do require clean clothing because we ran into a spot of trouble, and our friend here, she has found herself without appropriate clothing. Would that be something that you can do for and they look at you and they're like, for an appropriate amount of gold? Do you want to look in the baby slobber covered bag?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like,
There's a good 200 gold pieces in there.
So
yeah.
He's just been holding out.
He still gives them the one coin that he pulled from his shirt.
She just looks.
It's a gold coin.
She just looks at you and she goes, "You may be a child, but you're still a Burke if you think that's going to work."
What Burke?
Oh, even more of a Burke than I thought. Linda!
Burke.
Linda! A large woman comes waddling into the room carrying a massive club over her shoulder. You lot, you look like street urchins, maybe a gang of some type while you're dressed, maybe children of governors. I don't know why you're here, insulting my staff with one coin. And then Noel, I thought your kind didn't, they would just wear scrub. I don't know who dressed you up and gave you a bath and told you you're a gentleman. But we don't behave that way here. One gold piece, that's a paltry sum. Insulting. We may be in the hive, but you will treat us with respect.
No one told us how much it costs.
Yeah, like just tell us how much it costs.
Well, if you want your clothing cleaned, it's going to be 5 gold a piece.
I got poo on my pants. I want them clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gross.
All right.
Yo, you lot wearing finery come in with disgusting pants as you've been waddling filth. 5 gold. I'll get it out. But if you want clothing for that one there, 15 gold. And if you want these other two, who definitely are not dressed like you, to be dressed like you, along with the third, it'll be 50 altogether.
That's a lot of money.
I won't toss you onto the street where the whistleblowers are, because you certainly look like you're more than a bit of trouble.
Trouble. Good kids.
Ah, you're in the hive. I've lived here my whole life. There are no good kids. I want a good kid. None of my ladies were good kids. You don't survive here by being a good kid, Buck.
Who Burke? Hey, Mako. Burke's some
She
other
kinda
guy.
giggles. 40 gold for the lot. I'll cut you a break, and you can cut me a break by doing a little bit of scrubbing in the back.
Go. We'll pull out 40 coins from his pouch and give her the 40.
Skitch kind of walks up beside you and goes, are we going to have to scrub laundry? Skitch very much not okay with laundry. It is not Skitch thing.
Better give her more money then.
Sure.
Money or scrubbing, Skitch.
Come on, Burke. Just do it.
This angry halfling girl's share. Where did the big lady go? This fine. This your share. This your share, halfling. And he pulls out 50 more gold and sets it in front of her.
That is my whole share? Where's the rest of my share?
Well, you forfeit share when your human giant lady partner come and run away. You get the impression he did not see you since.
Skitch, I'll tell you later. It's important.
You
She'll
do
be back.
nothing and fight, and large lady pants come and do all the fighting. You get loser share.
She'll be back. Trust me.
Well, 50 gold, make sure Skitch know how to scrub. And she smiles and she says, 50 gold, make sure none of you have to scrub. Although it would do you some good.
I need a nap.
I'll pull up some floor. That's what it's there for. Also, is that the giant baby?
I mean, yeah.
I think it might be a baby giant.
Oh. She takes your money.
Are you looking at adopting?
A hard scrabble of women moving through and starting to ask for your laundry, and they continue to work, and they take you into a room. It's a little less humid, a little less foggy. And you see people come in and out with their food and eat like on quick breaks. And a couple women see you and they come over and they're like, have you children eaten?
No, it's
Not lately.
plenty.
We had some fruit.
He kind of cuts a little bit of their food up and they give it to you. Where are your parents? What are you doing in the hive, especially dressed like you are? It's a good way to get robbed or dead.
They can try. Marco gives his food to the baby.
Tika just mashes it into her maw. The Alacocra is looking at like all the bells and whistles in the room. Like there is an actual bell, like that blows. It's like a steam whistle for breaks. And he's just kind of like, this is fascinating. We do not have this where I come from. We don't have any of this. This is interesting. This definitely has potential. This is something I wish to understand how it works. I wish to know. Also, where are we?
Sigil.
I do not know where that is. Is that also on Nerith? I am from Nerith.
No.
Oh, then that kind of all of a sudden hits him at one moment, and he kind of slinks into a chair, and you can see him cover himself with his wings, and he just kind of sinks into that spot.
His city, many doors, they say.
The human is just staring at the wall, just like blank.
Happened us too a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we're all from different places.
Spell funny, but get used to.
Well, my name is Vought, and I am from Nerith. This is a lot, but I am interested. Obviously, you are also, by the looks of you, either some type of. It looks like you have livery, so royalty or guards people or students. I am a student.
Student closest.
Oh, well, then at least we have that in common. That is a hill giant baby. You do know that, right?
No.
She's just going to get bigger and hungrier. That is a baby. Why is there a hill giant baby here?
Was in bad basket. Like
Yeah,
you.
I was gonna say, how did you even get into the weird basket? Because that guy was super wackadoo.
The red caps ambushed us. I was with a couple of my friends, other students. Where they're not here.
I don't
After
think
we
so.
saw.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and head again swivels all the way around. Oh no. What he's trying to tell you is they're dead. Right? That's what you're trying to say? They're all dead.
I mean, we don't know for sure.
That thing didn't strike me as something that was going to leave people alive. If you're the better people, then that doesn't say much for that other thing that took us.
And unless he left them somewhere.
I mean, it's possible.
He and them little guys grabbed me off on a cart. I was trying to meet my brother to get a tree from a tree farm for the holidays. And I thought, oh, look, there's other kids dressed as elves. And then he just told a story. And next thing I knew, I couldn't move. And then I was getting stuffed inside a basket. My parents are going to be awful worried.
Maybe find way home. We're home.
Maybe.
We're home. Like,
We're home. I'm from. Like, what do you mean we're home? I don't understand.
Like, where are you from?
Yeah.
Oh,
where are you from?
I'm from Gas City.
You're just gonna.
It's right off Interstate 55. Like, I know it's not big, but it's a lot of small towns around it. But I don't go to Gas. Wait, scratch that. I'm from Westphalia. I like Westphalia better. Like, I don't live, and 55 runs through Garnett. It's only like 6 miles away. You've heard Kansas, right? I'm from Kansas.
Not in Kansas anymore.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
And that guy's an owl. You all see that, right? And you're a talking dog. Like, I understand. I've read Wizard of Oz, and don't get me wrong. Am I hallucinating right now? Did that man and his elves slip me the LSD? Am I dead?
I don't know that wizard. Maybe he can get you home though.
Like wizard. Oh, great. You know, my grandma, she's evangelical, and she would tell me right now that somehow I made a pact with the devil.
Maybe you are. Ooh.
Oh man. Well, my name is Erland.
Okay, Jim.
No, it's not. It's not Jim. My name.
No, it's. I like Jim better. We should call him Jim. Jim is better.
It's a brand of clothing. It's overalls.
Amulet, like, hear me out. It's a good name, right? Jim's a good name.
My Carhartts were dirty. I would be real upset if I was wearing those and you started just calling me Carhartt. My name is Erland.
Cool. Gotcha, Jim. I'm gonna make a thing for the baby.
she literally sits down and starts using right tool for the job and uses her artisan's tools while we're sitting here, and she starts making a pacifier for the baby.
The whole time Tika is like trying to like fumbly grab you while you're doing stuff and kind of giggling with glee, like watching you do this. The Alakokra, he explains that his name is Vought. My given name is Vought, and I'm a student. This is a lot to take in. I was aware of interplanar travel, but it is a subject that I wouldn't be broaching for a few more seasons. That is, I am assuming what has happened. I have traveled through the planes. Would that be correct? Would that summation be correct?
Sounds about right.
Fascinating. And my classmates are deceased.
Can't answer that for sure. I mean, maybe they're okay. You never know.
Were any of the other baskets moving when you left? When we fled?
No.
They're dead.
Well, there wasn't that many baskets. How many classmates did you have?
3. They're dead.
Maybe they got left behind.
Echo pats him on the shoulder comfortingly, and then his echo pats him on the other shoulder.
Looks
So it's
back and
probably
forth.
probably a little disconcerting.
Are you an Echo Knight?
Echo nods.
I have met your kind before. There is
Really?
a conclave of them. Much
Oh.
like monks, and they train at a monastery.
Oh, where?
On Nerith and the Nentera Vale.
Oh,
That is where I
no.
live. That is where my nest is.
I go from Exandria.
I do not know
Person.
where that is.
Town made of turtles. It's nice.
The Alakokra's eyes get huge and he kind of hoots. Fascinating. The human is just kind of leaning on the table. I am on drugs. I'm on drugs. Or
I can see.
Or somehow I must have sucked up a whole lot of exhaust.
I can see Tika harassing Charity, so I dig through my handy haversack and I pull out some maracas and I start playing a song.
She gets up and like the baby waddles her giant form over to you and is like jumping up and down. When she jumps up and down, the room feels it.
Okay.
Very dense.
Try to get her to sit down and give her maraca to shake.
You give her that maraca and she just shakes it incessantly and then occasionally puts it in her mouth.
No, don't eat it. Don't eat it.
And
You
she'll
gotta
take it out and shake it. Yeah.
Shake it.
While she's doing that, Charity's infusion for the day on the random roll was a healing potion. I know Amulet was looking pretty rough. I'm going to give her that so that she can heal.
Okay.
So that's going to be going to heal you for 7 points plus 9.
I appreciate that.
So Skitch, when you look around, is not around. He's gone.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
You hear a ding like a bell at a door, and Skitch scampers back in, shuts the door for the room you're in, and says, "It is time to hide. The fuzz is here."
Ah, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. They're just going house to house.
Where did you guys find this weirdo?
I am not weird. I am member of Crash.
It's
We,
true.
we killed a lot of bad dudes together.
It's like we did kill a lot of bad.
And we set the building on fire.
Are clothes clean? It hasn't been that long, is it?
You guys set something on fire without me?
No, dragon set on fire.
I missed a dragon?
You didn't want to
want
be
dragon.
there. There was so much dragon poop. You didn't want to be there.
So Charity, you holler, and the door opens up.
Damn it.
And in an harmonium uniform is a warforged.
Oh,
And
I
they
know what those are.
And they look around the room. And they look back at Linda, and then look in the room and say, "You children have a lot of explaining to do." And that's where we're going to end this session. By the way, what is the name of the laundry you guys went into?
Linda's Laundry.
Linda's laundry.
Sure.
Obviously, she would name it after herself. Double L's. I mean, come on, LL Laundry.
Whoa, laundry.
It's like a kinder, gentler laundry experience. I think it should be called No Scrubs.
Scrubs.
I think I'm down
scrubs.
with no scrubs.
They don't scrub it. We don't.
That
We
works.
never scrub.
Call it No Scrubs. All right, that.
He won't leave agitated.
Oh, warrior.
Where should get inspiration for next time?
Right?
Yeah, you get one.
Hey,
Try to help you out.
thank you. I needed it after I failed to stop Blackfeet.
Okay. Go around the table, please, and tell people where they can find you, what you're up to, if you have anything exciting going on. Yeah, we'll do that tonight.
All right. Well, you can find me as always on Instagram and Twitter at Cubicle Zombie. The only interesting and exciting thing I have other than this game is my other game with the Tasty Boys. And you can find that at DNDDT Podcast or dnddt.com. Every Tuesday, you'll get a new episode on Tasty Tuesdays.
You can find me on all the social media places at Smarky Batch with an E, not an I. Follow me on TikTok, where I talk a lot about Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm continuing my series about D&D, how to do character creation, and answering all of your questions.
I'm Cassandra. I like it how Jane puts it. I'm social, but I'm not mediated. So you can't find me anywhere, but you can find me here every other Monday. So come back.
You can find me on social media at WarriorMN. I also play on the D&D DDT game, formerly mentioned. You can also check out on dnddt.com DNDeets as well as DN Observations, a stats roundup of everything that happened on this episode and others. Additionally, if you like shenanigans, if you like Jackbox, if you like both of those things, you can check out Dive Club every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on twitch.tv/Heel Radio.
You can also go to dnddt.com. There are documents that relate to the characters here and just background information about things in their world, like family trees, letters, newspapers, that type of stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah. So we try to make sure that there's other things to help make it as fun for everybody as possible. If you have ideas about things you'd like to see in that area, please reach out to us. We're always open for suggestions. As you can see, we now have a laundromat on Kirby Lane called No Scrubs. So I'm always up for hearing about thoughts that any of you have, advice or assistance. I can be found at all the normal places you find the heel turn people and folks. I can't remember any of them because I never do. I'm sure the beard put them in the chat somewhere.
Oh, Doug did. Beard's out tonight.
Thank you, Doug. As always, thank you to Doug.
Yeah.
Without Doug, the wheels don't turn. He is the great and powerful Oz behind the curtain. As for things going on, pretty soon we will be putting together our sequel Star Wars game, and that will be happening, probably be airing at the end of the month of January. There's some Monster Hearts game that will be coming up as well. DDT Down Outlands is still going to go on, so you can still find your favorite shitty little kids right here every other Monday doing very strange things. So we hope you enjoyed. Thank you to Doug. Thank you to Heel Turn Crew. And thank you for watching. So until 2 Mondays from now, bye.